Hey, it's your girl Mooney 69 Ways, and I'm here with Miss Kara Speaks, and we waiting on another member of the clan. We are here to talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 16, episode 10. What are your thoughts of this episode, child? Shaking and nodding your heads. It was great, huh?
Help me, help you, help me,
That helped
help
me.
you. What are we doing? I'm tired. I'm exhausted. Angela got another episode. She's doing what Sheree thought she was doing. She's carrying the
Look,
bones
she can't.
correctly on her
It's showing her
back.
back right now.
She's taking the bones where the bones need to go, and we're having conversation. Okay, we got to move this. We got to move this along.
Yes, please, cause no.
I thought I was even going to be a little more excited about the conversation with the man under the stairs, but I'm like,
not the man under the stairs.
Ralph is on the little bus, and Portia.
I already knew that was I already knew that was gonna be some fugazi stuff. Like it was messy at best, and I didn't like it. So
I was hoping I would enjoy the messy. I didn't enjoy the messy the way I thought.
It was cringy at best. That's what I said. I already knew it was gonna be crazy. But they look crazy. They looking crazy off of they thinking. In my mind, I think Portia, knowing that Drew is filming with Dennis, this is probably what she think is happening between the two, talking about her behind.
Exactly the thing that she claimed she did not want Drew to do. That's exactly what you're doing, getting all in that lady's personal business.
And you think that's what she's doing to you?
On the camera.
Trifling trash. I can't. That's why I say it's cringy at best, because it's like Drew is not doing that to you. What's going on?
At least not that they showing us. And I'm sure if she was, they'd give us that moment so we could.
Oh yeah, without a doubt, because it would be considered messy. Only thing we got for them is about working, and the only time they talk about Portia is when they just saying how Portia is upset with them. Mostly Drew, and she's been dodging Drew text messages, and when they supposed to meet up, they don't meet. She canceled at the last minute. So yep. So we are about to get into this episode. Like, how would you rate this episode?
Yikes. Oh, come on, computer. What's my computer doing?
Yeah, that is. Girl, not you. You is frozen. Okay. There you go.
I know. I'm glitchy.
Yeah, so how would you rate this episode? I gave it was better than the last, so I gave it a 6. You gave it a 5 or 6?
5 or 6. 6. We'll do a 6.
Okay, it was better than the last for me. I'm not gonna hold you.
Go to 6. Really?
Yes.
Did we have the Bailey cue? I don't know.
Yeah, the end of that episode of last episode was great because of the Bailey cue. I like this episode better than the last. The only thing in the last episode was the Bailey cue, and that was it. Okay, but this episode, they're trying to have a messy moment. There go the other one. Hey, Shannon girl.
Hey, y'all.
How you
Yeah,
doing
normal
this
CPE
evening?
time. I'm on Drew time normally.
Not Drew time. I'm weak. What's your thoughts of this episode overall, and how would you rate this episode?
I give it like a 6.5. It wasn't bad, but not y'all jumping on me in the comments. Christina talking about look who decided to show up. It's only been 2 minutes.
Dang.
I mean, it wasn't bad, but I'm ready to see like Shamia and Portia really fall out. So
Oh, okay. Ooh. Oh, all right. We are about to get in straight into
Another
this
two.
episode. Oh
I'm so
no, not a
proud.
two. Oh no. Can you elaborate what makes it a two? Like what you didn't like besides I don't know what you like. What you didn't like make it a two because that's really low.
What
That
did
is
you like?
really low.
Let's
Right.
do the one thing.
The reviews are much more entertaining. I just cannot sit there and watch it. Oh, dang. I understand, Christina. I understand. Hey there, Candy Love. Girl, we wish you was up here. Cause I know you would get them the business. Um, hey there. You tired of Kelly tits?
Ooh,
Kelly is.
what
I
about her
mean, this is
backside? She be having
yeah,
her
her backside
bottom
and her
out.
tit. It seemed like I don't know. She's going through this divorce, so I guess she's like, "Hey, I'm gonna live my good life right now." It's a hot girl summer or something.
I guess
That's how she living. Like this is our first time meeting her, so that's probably how she dressed on a normal occasion. But I don't know. But she do be half naked most of the time. So oh, you see the viral clips though. Okay, as long as you see the clips, that's pretty much sums up the
All you need to see.
episode. I'm hollering. So yeah, so we start off episode 10 with Kelly and her girls cooking. Well, she cooking, they tasting and getting on her nerves somewhat. And they
Uh-oh,
nagging each
somebody else.
other, especially the younger siblings. Y'all know how it go when you got more than one kid in the house and they get on each other's nerves. Okay, so they was just talking about they did a flashback of her guy said she won the house, I guess in a divorce, but now she got to sell it because so she can get out of that cramped townhouse they living in. So and also she encouraged her daughter, what's her name, Chloe, to get a summer job.
Somebody said, "Look, open the door. Open the door." Somebody knocking.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
gonna say Candy said let her in.
I see a car.
There she
Look,
go.
I see that picture. I'm like, okay,
Hey,
hey
Hey,
lady.
Candy love.
She said, "Let me in.
I had to
Open
pull
the door."
up.
Not kick.
Because the way she was cutting up in the group chat, they're gonna leave us hanging. I don't think so.
Yeah,
Okay.
I had to come on in. When Miss Kira gave it a 2, yeah, I said
That
let me
wasn't
come on.
me.
That
That
wasn't
wasn't me.
Kira.
That
Who was
was
it?
Chris.
Shayna?
No, that was
Oh,
Christina in the
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
comments.
Yes.
I just heard it was a 2, and I thought that was Miss Kira. Okay, well,
Well, Miss
same,
I
Kira
be,
same.
gave it a
I be catching,
5.
I be catching strays. Okay.
I'm with it though. I'm with the 2s and
Look, she said,
5s.
"Oops." Look, she said, "Oops."
My bad.
Candy agreeing with the two. Like, dang,
Yeah,
I give it
Right.
like a good 6.
Yeah,
anything
try
below
give
a
it
7 is bad.
dang. Well, there's that. Any thoughts on this scene? Anything at all? Did y'all get anything out of it?
Mm-mm.
It's just cute to
Okay.
watch her with her girls. Like I got all boys, so it's cute to watch her with all girls. That oldest one looked like just like a little Kelly, so it's cute.
Look at her hair.
Cute little
Kind of look
family
like
moment.
Sideshow Bob.
Babe, that looks better than that
I
other
was going to
thing when
say
they was doing the
police.
yoga.
Oh
Yeah, she
yeah,
do get Khalees.
you look like police. I don't
But
know.
yeah,
I'm tired of them saying that they're like baby daddies. It's like, oh, that's like my brother. Like, just as y'all cool now, like brother, you making it weird.
I hate when people say no. Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Let's just say we
Yeah,
cool. We no.
that's
Mm-mm.
cute.
We not brothers. sisters. Mm-mm.
Never been.
Heck,
None of
okay.
those things.
Nope. But this one right here, she said, she said you don't know how to cook. So I guess she the honest one. She said cameras and all.
Who wants
Okay.
to try the restaurant now? Because I feel like every episode I keep hearing Kelly can't cook. So now who going to this restaurant?
I didn't even think about that.
Listen,
Well, she's not the
maybe
chef. She just owns
She
it.
cook.
she
Long
and
She
thing
she
could
said it was
cook.
her
It's
grandma
great.
recipe.
it's her grandma recipe, so maybe that's the difference.
Yeah,
If
that's
grandma
good.
couldn't teach Kelly how to cook, then I don't know if I want to go to the restaurant.
Maybe Kelly was out in the streets, child, or in the books, one or the other.
Okay.
The way
She
she
wasn't in
dresses
them.
is giving
She wasn't in them
streetwalker.
pots and. She wasn't in them pots and pans.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's weird. Very weird. And we gonna move on because there's really okay. This is the messy, cringy part for me. So we have we are Shamia's meeting up with Conehead Ralph, and it so happened that Portia decided to come. So we got two birds and one clown, like I said in my review. So Shamia trying to justify her meeting with Ralph and her professionals and stuff like that. Talking about they did a podcast together. They did a flashback. I'm like, what podcast y'all did together? They did a flashback of Candy speak on it that season with they had the Real House Husbands on for to speak on it. Ross, Ralph, and Todd. I'm like, really? That's how y'all gonna justify it? So you being messy?
Reaching is
I know
reaching.
that's thank you. It was a reach. So she trying to justify it, and then when Portia came up and she said in her confessionals that she had to call somebody because she didn't want to be out alone with Ralph. So I'm like, you could have called anyone besides
So you
Portia.
being
You
in a
just trying
public
to
place on the cameras wasn't enough. You need to back up. Okay. Okay. She
and it
not
happened
beating
to
them
be
alligators.
Portia, the
She
one who
not
got a
beating
problem
them.
with Drew.
Mm-hmm. Lies.
Like,
She ain't beating them.
girl, you is lapdog at best. Okay. So it's like, yeah. What are y'all thoughts on this whole thing? And Ralph gave us he said they got engaged 3 months, married at 5. She was pregnant at 8 months. I'm like, within a relationship. I'm like,
Love
whoa,
bomb. Love.
thank you. And then Shamia Dodo Brain self said it's a love whirlwind. I'm
Whirlwind
like,
romance.
no, it's not. Like Miss Kira said, it's love bombing. And it's gross. And that's why they here what they are today. And I don't know what Drew saw in Ralph. Because looking at that picture, 2014, that was not it.
Oh.
Yeah, no. I think this was terrible. This was bad on Shamia's part because
Really.
I didn't like that she set this up for
Thank you for
Portia because we know that's what you did it for. You did it for Portia because what's you got against Drew so bad that you need to go talk to her husband? You want somebody to go sit down and talk to your husband? And then he's her estranged husband. So Ralph is a BAN for doing that anyway, because you're going to sit there and talk negatively about your wife, regardless. You did love her at one point. You did like her at one point. It's apparent you don't even like the lady now. So your children's mother, you would talk about her, have personal conversations with these two trollops. And I mean, like, why? Portia, why would you do that? You are already a man stealer. They know it. You take one, pass it around.
Oh no,
Why is it? Yeah, why is it okay for you to go talk to your ops husband, but you didn't want your op to talk to be filming with Dennis when they're only doing music? You in an intimate setting with this man, and then y'all hug, y'all embrace.
The very, very thing that she did not want Drew to do is exactly what she did.
You see that picture up there in that
10.
corner?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Drew was handling business. You over there doing some shady shit. You being Portia.
Yep.
Portia.
By way of Shamia. And Shamia brought that in. So Shamia need to get the smoke too.
Yeah.
Get the smoke.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna like Shamia, but her being a flunky is just making it impossible to like her. Hey, DeMarcus, I don't know. I do remember them saying Ralph and Drew got married after a couple of months when they first got on. So I'm like,
that's crazy.
Her. But it's like you sitting up here giving him information, saying that Drew was trying to sleep with him, knowing they're going through a divorce, knowing how Ralph is.
That's awful. And you're going through a divorce too.
Right. You know, she knows how Ralph is. Up there telling that lie. Dennis said last week that was not true, and you still running with it.
Telling we ain't seen the text, but we know she just put it to put
we
her
know she full of crap because trust me, if that was a legit text, the way she's saying it, production would have put it on the big screen.
Mm-hmm. They blurred it out.
Right. Who are you kidding? Like
Portia don't have charm, DeMarcus. She got ass, and that's it.
And Ralph is just mad after love bombing that lady that she's kind of starting to wake up because he's like, oh, she's changing, and I don't know her. I don't like who she's becoming.
You didn't really know her from the beginning.
Right.
Exactly. He said he didn't know her, but he was like, I don't like what she's becoming. I'm like,
yeah. He thought he could ride her coattails. He tried to trap her.
Allison came into town last season and she said, I came to rescue my sister.
She should have came into town and mollywopped them 2 trollops at the table. That's what she should have did.
Oh no! Because I can see Allison going there because we saw Allison turned up. So
because they deserve a windmill, they do.
Yeah, they do. And Shamia doing all that, and Portia would never do it for her. Like meanwhile, Portia don't even like you. She's talking about all in Atlanta want to know. Atlanta don't want nobody in their right mind thinks anything's going on with Drew and Dennis. Nobody.
Girl, shut up.
Like y'all are dragging the storyline because Portia doesn't have one of her own. She can't talk about her husband. So they're dragging us on, making it her whole entire storyline for the season, and nobody cares. I see.
And Ralph
just bring Pedra in at this point. Bring her in because we're tired of this.
Girl, no.
Oh, God. I mean, you really want me to take my wig off? I guess
she's coming anyway, but
no, not take the wig off. Change the subject, please.
right. Take the wig off.
And I ain't got one on, but she gonna make me find a wig to put on to take off. Okay, Lord have mercy.
Put your hat on.
Yes. Hit the like buttons on everyone's respective channels.
Yes,
thank you. Make sure you're subscribed.
Do you think Portia and Dennis gonna spin the block? I think they already have spin the block.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, yeah, I just feel like they doing what they do. You know, they doing what grown people do. Whether they need to be like in a committed relationship, maybe not, because you know she for the streets and so he definitely for the streets.
He for the streets. So yeah, I mean, let's be honest. She already knew that before she got together and before they had a child and before they got engaged. Because Candy and them, I remember, was talking about Dennis and how he got all these ladies' tattoo names on his body and stuff like that. So.
And she licked them, remember?
Yes,
but like we said last week, she thought that the baby was going to change something. Like she really thought she had his baby. Hey, she thought that the baby was going to do something. That a baby don't keep no man.
And don't. That's the worst thing you could do, child.
Right. Like now you ended the relationship even faster doing that.
Right.
Exactly. Now, he might be a good father, but he ain't a man for a man.
That's the best you can hope for, okay? That's the best you can hope for.
Because we have not seen him be disrespectful to Portia, or we ain't seen none of that.
Even after Portia tried to fight his mama.
Yeah, we ain't seen none of that. So I can't say he could be deemed a good father because he has not done he hadn't done the Ralph. He hadn't done that's why Ralph and Martell so tight. Y'all some BAN.
Yeah, you already know they a band. So
leave that lady. You ain't got to talk about that lady.
If they both run for the streets and him, then Dennis and Portia will be perfect for each other.
Yeah. Okay. What? She loved that man for what it's worth.
Oh,
that's why he is on her YouTube channel.
He's the one that got away. She wanted, like we said before, if he would have married her when she wanted him to, then none of this would have happened. We wouldn't know how bad of a homewrecker. Like we knew she was a little loose, but I didn't know she was a homewrecker.
She wanted to lock it down. Like she wanted to be that one. Like I got him, and he don't do what I told him.
That was going to change something. Like nah, girl. He's
right.
Ralph. I mean not Ralph. My bad, Dennis. I apologize. But they said you was giving out jewelry, like
right.
Wendy
keepsakes. Oh Lord. Uh, so yeah, Ralph was definitely fishing during this whole interaction because he asked, "Was Drew still doing that go naked hair for Portia?"
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, "Why you want to know? So you can
Because he
report
that
back?"
money.
He count her coins.
I want a piece of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he really trying to drag it, talking about some. At least Dennis came to me and let me know how to respect and all that. Like Drew tried to talk to Portia though. Like, let's stop acting like she didn't attempt, that she was just being disrespectful.
Right.
Right. Ain't nobody begging.
Right.
Nope.
Business is business. Once I reach out to you, oh well, I got to move on. I got an album to make.
And then you want to sit there and tell that lie to much. And she talked about your child. Girl, she did not talk about your
No,
child.
she didn't.
Shut
Every time
up.
somebody says a child's name, you talked about my child. No, she
They
didn't.
kill me. They kill me with that. So I guess you don't even know when somebody talking about your child because
I mean,
Come to
can
find
you
out,
differentiate the
you know
two?
who twisted it.
I didn't like that Drew said it, but it wasn't that serious.
I think it was a joke.
Yeah, the
It
way
was
she
a
said
joke.
it,
I didn't.
Yeah.
But then because there's already
Like y'all already
an
on
issue, I guess
right.
there's no need to say when you got an issue. So yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that too. But she was just saying that's why. Like she said,
But
what's the
she didn't
problem
talk about her child. Because even when Angela, we didn't get there yet, but even when Angela was like, no, Drew said it like this, she was like, oh, Shamia didn't tell me that. So yeah, the way she said it, it wasn't nothing to make a big deal about. Like,
she wasn't shady about it.
Like,
yeah,
you just
it
wasn't
a big thing.
No, it wasn't. She was just Drew was just saying
it wasn't
that.
No shade. It wasn't a little shade. It just wasn't that big of a deal. It was a little dig. You know.
She was just making a point.
Drew do her little passive aggressive.
She was giving Dennis sloppy toppy, and you making a big deal about this, girl? Please, because I would have been dragging Portia all the way down to hell.
Well,
that part.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in the after show,
Ralph gonna bring up damn Ty and say he ain't cheated. I said, sir, everybody remember that first episode and what was you doing in Florida? Stop it. Knock it
I just ignore him. I ignore him.
Yeah, because it's just a bunch of liars sitting at one table. Making us
two birds and one clown.
Mm-hmm. That part.
Whole circus.
Two birds and one clown. I cannot. Yeah, so yeah, that just pissed me off. But in the after show, Drew said that's what Dennis said about the college fund. So I guess that's why she brought it up. But either way, she didn't say it to be malicious or hurtful.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that after show.
That's shady. Yeah, that's shady. So yeah, so I just hated this scene. It was cringy. It just seemed like I said backstage. It seemed like that not backstage, but I think I said it earlier. That Portia is just taping the scene, trying to get ahead of Drew because she thinking this is what Drew is doing with Dennis, talking about her, which they have not. So yeah, it just looked bad for everyone involved.
Right. We haven't even seen Drew and Dennis have a conversation about Portia. But here you go over here having a whole conversation about Drew and getting the backstory, the front story, and everything else under the sun about this lady. And that ain't what she's doing. You know, I hate Drew let Portia beat her to the punch, but god damn, like Portia. Oh no, never mind. I'm gonna start stuttering.
It's okay. Good evening.
Right, because I'm like, Drew is really upset because she's really going through a legitimate divorce. Like, Portia, you up here trying to get sympathy for this divorce, dragging it the hell on. You knew this man, you was married to this man for 1 year.
Girl, don't nobody care.
But my question is,
don't care for that part.
My question is, was Simon available during this time? Because Drew should have met up with Simon.
You know, this is the time when he was like,
there was
an opportunity he would have been on there because you know he was heavy.
He had that little red bone lady he was dealing with. I hate to say red bone. He had that little light skinned lady he was riding around in that.
I remember
car that time.
DeMarcus, please. And I feel like I'm Candy looking at his comment. Drew is keeping Portia relevant, not the other way around.
Portia ain't got no storyline. Her storyline said, Her storyline said, "Do not talk about me. Do not mention my name. You can't even drive in. You can't even be in the car, the house, the nothing. Don't even go to the fence." So hush, DeMarcus. Somebody care.
Drew still has a storyline with her divorce and her album. Even the filming thing, Portia acting like, oh, you filming with Drew. He still films with you. Him filming
Right.
with Drew didn't stop him from filming with Portia. She just don't
And
have
your name don't come up at all. God damn it.
right.
We
Nobody
see
cares
him
that they
with Portia way
album.
more than I think. I only remember seeing him the one time with Drew, like in the same room, but
Right, and it wasn't even like a scene. It was just a little clip, like a little flashback.
Portia is boring, and she tired, and she is through. Like nobody messing with her.
she's
Like
flopping the
even the
market.
viewers are looking at her crazy.
Yes.
Right. If
Better
Drew's
do
boring
those
and she can go, then Portia need to be catching a ride out the door with her.
Okay,
Get on the
She
back of
only
this bike,
on the
girl.
first
Let's
thing
go.
smoking.
not on the first thing.
Shamia can
Drew,
go too. Shamia
yeah, Drew
has
might
a
be
time, but
boring, but she got a legit storyline. Portia
right,
don't.
Right.
right.
Ooh, child. We gonna move on. Okay, so Angela got a lot of properties that she need to sell. I think like 5 of them.
Yeah, either 4 or 5. I can't remember.
It was like 5 of them. I think she said she's $2 million in debt, and some of them prices she need to come down on. I don't know if it's for the house and the land around it. I don't know how many
Right.
acres
Yeah, I have no
involved.
idea.
So that's what I'm trying to like. How did you get to this price point for some of them houses? I'm like, And
She
what
did too much
area?
in them. She did
And
too
not
much.
enough at the
Too
same
fast.
time.
Yeah, she did too much too fast.
I don't know. I'm not into real estate. $2 million don't sound bad if it's for 5 properties.
I thought you said 3. I thought you said 3 million. Was it 2?
I thought it was 4.
I thought she said I heard 3
It was
million.
$2 million in debt, and she was trying to sell
she's trying
this
to get
house
3
the
million.
end for $3 million.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
You don't even got no water in the pool.
Okay, there we go. And that
She
closet.
said she still fixing stuff.
Well, she wasn't done. The closet was more of a problem than the pool. The pool will get done.
I didn't like the closet.
Ain't nothing else going on with that closet.
What?
Yeah. And Kelly said the ceilings was low. And who wants to live in a house with a low ceiling?
They probably were just average.
I mean, she's short. I don't know.
Ceilings.
So
yeah, because
if they low to her, then they low.
Right. If they're low to her and she's short, then they're
right.
That's
what I'm saying. That's what I'm about to say.
That means they're low as hell.
But Angela's tall, so that's why I feel like they were just maybe she's used to Atlanta everybody having high ceilings. Because it wasn't like Angela's head was scrubbing the ceiling. So
Angela her head was at the top of that closet. So them ceilings must have been low. Them ceilings must have been low for for your asking price, like 300,000, 350, maybe 3 million.
350.
I know. That's all. We see the house, but I need to know what comes with it. I'm looking at when they did the pan out. I'm looking at the land around it.
Yeah.
So I need to know how many acres.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's what I'm looking at. Like if you're trying to price it that way, but yeah. So they sat down to talk, and Angela let it be known she didn't appreciate Kelly laughing when they was talking about at the Nashville trip and the after party and talking about her fashions and laughing at Portia when she said should F her husband. And Kelly apologized for it. And also Angela had to lay it down, and she also didn't like her talking about what about the baby at the Bailey Q. When she was like, "What about that baby though?" And Kelly had nothing to do with Britt and Angela's situation.
Now Kelly loud as hell.
She is loud. What about that baby though? So yeah, she apologized for that. So she Angela just broke it down about the whole Wendy Williams thing. Wendy Williams said thinking it was Charles Oakley that had a baby on Angela at one point in time. So she was just saying that was her oldest daughter's father who did that. So if y'all look at the after show, she go in more detail about that whole situation.
I'm gonna need to watch that
with her first child father.
Yeah, same.
It turned out she was. It turned
I'm
out
trying to let her have it.
She got a little lying problem though. She's lied before.
Because 1 + 1 is given 3. Because if you said to Wendy, it's just a baby, as in it's just a baby, you can get over it. Why you ain't still with that ninja?
Well, he passed away.
Yeah.
He passed away. But that's why probably. But for me, I feel like he
But did
passed away.
she?
So
I
Was
think
who?
she was young, and that's why I say you need to look at that show. She was young, and it kind of found out she had to find out the hard way, and she said her daughter is 24, and her daughter sibling is 24 and a half. So it turned out Angela was the side chick, and she didn't know that until it was like both of them was pregnant at the same time. It was just a weird.
It's just the baby's not going to fly unless you're
yeah,
talking about
that's
your
cool.
current situation. I don't.
I don't know
Yeah.
why she said that. It was just a baby.
Was this side piece? For me, I feel like I was saying like he passed away because I feel like there's not going to be he's not going to be able to come out and tell his side. So it's like a clean, easy way to get out of it. Like I still feel like something was going on over there with Charles, and this is like an easy out. But I mean, hopefully she's telling the truth.
I mean, Charles Oakley is famous, and this is episode 10. And nobody came forward. I highly doubt it now. I don't.
Yeah.
Unless somebody come true, because this is episode 10. Y'all could have been came forward when that Wendy Williams clip came viral again.
Well,
So,
she did say she did say that he did have some infidelity in their marriage.
Right.
But
Yeah, she admitted
the baby just wasn't it. So I want to say I believe her.
I believe her.
I'm gonna let her have it.
Because she admitted that part. She said there was infidelity.
Somebody not coming out doesn't mean anything. People make people sign NDAs, they gag orders, sign have contracts, all that. That don't mean anything.
Yeah, you're right. But
how you gonna hold? But how you hide a whole child though?
I'm gonna let her have it.
Yeah, I'm gonna let her have it too.
Like if you silent, they said Elon Musk was trying to do it. Money talking. And I would have took the money and I would have shut up too. My child, I would have been a single mother quietly in peace. Nobody would ever know.
I don't even like to say that man's name. It's not a great example.
You see my face? I'm trying to fix it.
But his example is money talks. His money's long.
Yes, exactly. He's a wealthier Nick Cannon, because I'm like, ooh, all of y'all giving this man babies like that? Yikes! Did you?
Yeah.
It's
not it's the principle of money talks, and if you had the baby mama had sense, she would have just shut up and took the money.
Not really.
You would give up the money and be like, just to say you have Elon Musk, baby? I would have took it to the grave.
I mean, I want my child to be not just financially provided for, but are you not going to have no relationship with my child, or you just?
Yeah, that's another part of it.
Sign over rights. They could do that. You don't have to be. You don't have to be. I know somebody whose the father signed over his rights, and they're not. He don't got no money at all. So you might not. Now you're losing out on the money and the father. You could at least have the money.
Yeah.
Hey, them rich people problems. See,
right,
you know, that ain't everyday run of the mill type stuff, you know. But you know, when the dollars talk.
Yeah,
I can't say what I would do because I'm not in it. But once I'm in it, I don't know how I react. So that's all I'm gonna say on that. But
I mean, considering what I done been through, I guess I might take the money, child.
If he about to be MIA anyway, I'm taking the money.
Right. If you're not gonna be present, I'd rather have something than nothing.
But I just use that to say, like,
I'd like both.
I'm trying to believe in what Angela's saying, but that doesn't mean like she could be lying and just trying to cover it up too.
Yeah.
But at least she was honest that there was some infidelity, because the first time she told it doesn't make no damn sense.
Yeah, it didn't make no sense. I said in my solo review, it was something missing with that whole story. So
but then that's Wendy Williams repeating it. We didn't hear Angela say it. We heard Wendy say it. So it could have been taken out of context. So
yeah, it could have been. Yeah. And then Wendy got a bigger platform, so it's gonna stick.
Yeah.
Angela, we don't know Angela Oakley at that time.
Yeah, we didn't know her. No. Wendy was saying it like she was pointing to Charles, like, yeah, look, I did it with him. And that's
but it's not be the first time Wendy got something a little bit off.
Yeah.
It'll be like
too much right
now.
I love Wendy.
Okay. No, I love Wendy.
No, we just tell the truth. That's what I'm saying. We just tell the truth. We just tell the truth.
When she said, "Oh, we fell out because of the Madison Square Garden incident," that's when I was like, "Girl, you just sitting up here lying." But at least now she can get up.
Yeah. Because she didn't say nothing about the baby at that time, because that baby had nothing to do with it.
She didn't say nothing about the infidelities either until that Wendy Williams story came out, and now she has to tell us.
Well, this was filmed last year, months ago. We didn't find. Yeah, we didn't find. So I don't think she's not clearing it she's not clearing it up because of the clip. She just clearing it up because it was brought up. It had nothing to do with us finding out. Now, we didn't know about the Wendy Williams clip until this year.
She said the Wendy Williams thing on the show. She said Wendy Williams.
But we saw it before she mentioned it, so she is
already.
But
you got to remember, Shayna, this was filmed months
old clip.
ago.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But she said it. So I'm like, is she trying to get ahead of it? Like, why would she mention Wendy Williams at all? Because
maybe because she came on the show because she knows it's out there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Damage control.
It's out there, and when when he first did it, I think it went viral the first time. Then it's probably gonna go viral again since she on the show.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like when it initially happened, it probably went viral, but yeah.
But we didn't know who she was, so it really didn't matter.
So I don't even we didn't know who she was. That's what I'm saying. I ain't know who she
and
was.
Especially since Kelly and Britt was talking about that side baby. It was like, I guess we're talking about it. So.
Don't talk about it.
Talk about it.
Well, she should have never gave that horrible advice to begin with, and that's what she gets.
Well, she already said that in the after show. She said she shouldn't did that. She said that's one of the moments she regret doing. That's what she said.
I mean, she low key was throwing Charles under the bus a little bit when they was talking about at the Bailey Q when she said that Britt looked like she could be one of his whores. I said, oh wait, not. Are you telling us Charles?
Somebody said that Charles used to mess with Sheree, and they were thinking that's why she
watched the after show. It get more detail
about Charles messing with Sheree.
But see, I'm gonna need them to not do all that.
But when he did the infidelity thing, he was messing with his old women he used to deal with. So when he had his infidelities, the women his phone, okay. And some of them did reach out to Angela. She said, you know how side pieces be trying to come to the wife. And
Shirley, this is Barbara.
Yeah, that part. She said someone has approached her in that way.
You hate to see them coming, like,
yeah. So
she's
she did admit to that.
Though. She like it. I love it.
She said they took a break and then they eventually came back together. So.
I mean, I love the after show, but now y'all making me do extra work because I ain't watching their one. Now you're telling me I got to go watch to get the details.
Yeah, they especially Angela, she gives the most detail. Other people, the Lulu.
Yeah, them other ones, they about to sit up there and cluck and lie.
Right, do you see I'm looking like
cluck and lie.
That's why I said the Lulu and making up stuff. Like what? Okay, whatever. But yeah, she also as she relayed that, she also brought up the whole Shamia and Portia thing and how Shamia shared with her and Drew after that studio session. They went out to eat and then Shamia spilled her guts about how she felt about Portia and their friendship.
Why would you say that to people on the show and not think that they were going to repeat it? Just saying. Pinky swear. She's been around
on the show long enough to know how this stuff works. That's like, girl.
I don't feel bad for her.
Like, because
you must have wanted her to know.
That's what I said in my review. I do not feel bad at all.
You have to want her to know, because why would you tell this group of people? And not like you're telling your mama or your sister or something. Well, I'm sure they know already, but
Yeah, so Kelly was in a confession like Angela need to mind her business, but we see you minding the business later at the dang on pimp about Portia. So shut up. You not minding the business later, child.
They all not minding the business.
That's pretty much what this thing. Angela, carrying the bone, stirring the pot a little bit. In a little classy way, I guess.
Okay.
So that's next.
I mean, at least she ain't doing it behind nobody's back. She like bring it to the group.
Yeah, and she'll be honest about it. That's the only way that she playing the game of reality TV, right? In my opinion. So it's like, girl.
Oh, please get these two off my screen. Ugh.
Oh, look at his look. He need a bra. I didn't know he was this heavy up there.
Baby, he took that girdle off like I do when I get in my car sometimes. I take that bra off, baby. I took that girdle off. Listen, that's what he did. He took that bra. He took your girdle off because I knew he was kind of thick, but he thick. He got boobies and
I
he
didn't
got
know he
all.
was
He got
that
everything.
thick, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think he was that thick. Cause look, his arms are skinny.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I didn't know he
I
had that
don't think
going
I
on up
noticed
there.
it when I watched it. Just looking at this shot, it's like, oh hey,
I caught a good shot, didn't
Lord.
I? I was like, when I did that, I was like, I didn't mean to do that. I was like, oh no, that didn't look too great, but I'm gonna keep it. Yeah, it really was nothing going on here. She just not ready for her mom to come stay with them, whatever. But you want your mom to come stay with you because you say you plan on having a baby. So which one is it? So Britt never knows what she wants or what she wants to say because it's giving fake to me. And talk about how Angela read her for feels and how she brought up Angela and Charles Oakley side baby thing. Girl,
nothing's ever going on with Brittany. Like we could let's move on.
Moving on. So we get it at another rental.
Moving on.
Another property. I want to say this one was going for like 800,000. I don't know. It's one of the, I don't know, but they was playing tennis. It was a tennis court on a property. So, they was playing tennis. They came to sit down to talk, and Angela talk about her daughter of it all, of how she was, her and her daughter had some contentions in their relationship for as her daughter eloping. She wasn't too happy about it. So I don't know who her daughter married to, if it's the same sex or opposite sex. I don't know.
She said she's a sweet girl.
Yeah.
She said she's a sweet girl.
That. Oh yeah, she did. So, okay.
My only issue with the like, why were you moving back in with grandma? Like, I need answers. Like, you got married, and instead of moving with your wife, you went back to your room at grandma's house. Like, what's going on here?
She about to move her boo thing back up in there too.
Only
That's
24. That's the crazy part. She's only 24. You ain't live long enough, in my opinion.
Can we back up and give Angela? Can we back up though and give Angela a round of applause for not having Portia at her house?
Oh yeah, she.
Amen.
I was about to mention that. Like she said, I'm not gonna have this person at my house who says she's like gonna f my husband. She said we're gonna meet at one of these properties that I'm selling. So, and it's also a smart way for Angela to showcase these properties. I ain't gonna
come on, child.
Free promo.
She ain't selling them, so she might as well put them on the market somehow. I'm glad she got the Botox in the nose. She really I think that. Like, it really did soften up her face. She looks really pretty this episode.
Yeah, she looked nice.
Everything is settling.
She looked really nice.
Yeah, like I think that helped.
Yeah, it really. And she sat down with Portia. Portia relayed talk about Drew of it all and Dennis of it all. About the stupid text message and how Drew talk about her daughter. Child. And even Angela like, no, I don't want to hear that. She like, no, not Drew. You know she gonna tell Drew, right? So you already know. Yeah, so she just told about that and talking about what Dennis text and also that how Drew said she was gonna pay for Pilar college fund or something. And I'm glad this is what I'm glad that Angela was there at the studio when it was said. And so if Angela was not there, it would have been a he say, she say situation about how it went down until they saw it on TV. So Angela was there. She's like, no, that's not how she said it. And then first like, oh, that's not what Shamia told me. And then this when Angela went to a spill about Shamia having let's talk to her and Drew after the studio situation and how she feels that their friendship is lopsided and stuff like that. And it caused Portia to go into this thing. I don't know.
She covered her face up, that's all.
Right, that's what I just said. She covered her face up. I don't know if it was emotional.
Faking. Faking ass.
What was she crying about? Like, what brought you to tears?
Out of here. Nobody give a goddamn.
Like I said in my solo review, every time something gets real, for Portia, and she
walk out the scene.
walk out the scene or trying to bring tears on so she can have an excuse to walk out the scene.
Girl,
Like every
please.
time
Somebody called
something
her chocolate
come up
Karen.
real, she does not want to stay in the scene.
He's called chocolate Karen because why are you crying?
Baby,
Not
please get that
chocolate.
Visine like that man on Love Is Blind. Get you some.
Okay.
Right.
I'm
She pulling
weak.
that fan in front of her face like, girl.
Give us something, girl. Put your little spray in your pocketbook or something.
I would have rather her walk off than did that because that just didn't even.
Yeah, that's what I said. Every time something real come up, she does not, or something deep, she does not want to stay in it. So she finds an excuse to exit.
Yeah, so she don't got to take no accountability. Now she acting like she's some kind of victim. Like, girl, we are not moving.
And scene. And scene.
Thank you,
Right.
Candy. And scene.
I'd rather hear more about the daughter and the wife than hear what is this.
Okay, thank you.
Like, I don't want to hear about this. Where do you
We don't care. We're gonna talk about it later anyway.
And
so.
what the heck Portia got on? It's like she hot. Well, she was fanning herself, so
It
wasn't Angela. It wasn't Angela this time. It was Portia fanning herself.
She came in this freaking one of Power Rangers race car. Big booty, up with that. Just Gucci mama.
Yep.
Hoochie mama.
Yeah, so the scene got cut short because Portia got emotional. So what y'all thoughts on?
None. Other than Angela, thank you, good job, thumbs up. And Portia, nobody cares.
She's stirring the pot.
Blink, blink.
I would have really liked to see her
carrying that bone.
I appreciate her. I appreciate Angie. Angela, I appreciate her.
Yeah.
Me too.
I think her. I
want to see
her. Yeah. What'd you say, Karen?
I said me too, because we need to move this ish along. Thank you, Angela. Keep it moving.
Yeah.
All right.
Y'all ain't doing nothing else.
I think they were trying to get Cynthia to be the one, and she's not doing a good job.
No.
So,
Cynthia is up Portia the coochie lips. Oh, sorry. Forgive me.
Yeah. She is, and it's like, why?
I don't know. That's the weird part. I'm like, you is not holding her accountable for nothing. It's just weird. It's, I guess, Cynthia trying to keep her check. That's it. That's all I could think. I don't know.
Cynthia's me over there sitting there eating some damn snacks. Like, girl, what is you doing? Get in the scene. Come on.
I'm gonna go.
I mean, at least she had the
had
the belly cue, but that's all she did.
I know she's a friend of, but her siding with Portia, like, girl, wrong road.
Okay.
I guess it's easy for her to side with Portia because she knew Portia the longest out of everybody.
Every time somebody link up with Portia, they look like a fool.
You see how Shamia looking? Sure, you see she barking like a dog and hopping on one foot like Coming in America. Child,
she actually has more of a storyline than Portia, but instead of hearing about that, we see her being a flunky per usual.
So Drew is at the house. She having a life coach with Dr. Ken. We saw him before. Yada yada yada. She's not doing well, and since the court hearing ceased communication with Ralph and stuff like that. So I don't have nothing else. Anybody have any thoughts? Nope. All right, moving on. So we are at the. Let me go to this slide first. Child, we can see ass and titties. This is a pamper. What's it called? Pamper by Portia.
Sure.
Yeah, this is a sheet line. She low key tricking these ladies. These ladies to come and shoot a photo shoot for a sheet set.
Run me my coin.
Everybody look good for the most part.
Everybody look good. Sanya tried to pull that with Kenya. Kenya was like, "Don't do this, girl. Where's my contract? Where's my
money? Okay."
Got me actually kind of missing Kenya, and I wasn't even like a big Kenya fan like that, but she would have called it out. Drew said it behind her back, but I wish Drew would have said it directly to Portia. Like,
yeah,
I know that, so I'm not getting no check for this. I'm not getting.
Yeah, that she was talking to Cynthia. She was like, Right, feeding her face. I'm not mad at it because they be there for hours, and the food is there. That's why the food is there. So
all she
they
gave was
is
chicken sliders and some drinks. No, you need to pay me for this promo.
child. But everybody looked good in their respective colors, I guess, for the most part.
They look nice.
We got
Besides red,
a cute bartender named Christopher. It was cute, and then they get massages. They gave out massages too, so that was cool.
everybody
Then
else
they
had
did.
on like lingerie though, and then Brit just looked like a streetwalker.
Because she is in
Well,
my
there's
life.
that.
There's that.
She's a cam girl.
Right. I'm like, she's the only one dressing like it. Like, girl, you wasn't really that upset about that bill, that little poster board.
Well, we're gonna see when she had her boobs and put it on the counter. We're gonna see that part too. I can't wait to that episode.
And they like they full of cement when she did that. I say, well, I bet you didn't feel that.
Oh,
I was watching Ronnie the Voice, and he was like, they acting like she just act like she just got her body done, and I'm like, that's exactly what it's giving.
same thing with Kelly. Same thing with Kelly.
Yes, Kelly walking out with her cheeks out. I said, okay, Kelly, with the clappers out. Good Lord.
Kelly got on the
Every time you turn around.
Yeah, every time you turn around, Kelly ass out. I said, well, I'll be. Okay, Kelly, with the 4 daughters. With the 4 daughters, okay.
Okay, so you're going to see these cheeks, baby.
Right. Baby, listen, okay?
Like,
she paid good for
them. Hey, look, I saw the before pics of Kelly. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, she definitely. I kind of wish she would have left it alone, but I mean,
she wasn't too bad in the face.
Yeah, I don't know. Now it look. I think it looked better before.
So yeah, during the party, what's her name? Drew did mention about the contract, and now she no longer work for no Go Naked no more. So she like, she asked Cynthia, "Did you get any contracts for Pepper by Portia?" Which is, I'm glad she called it out. So, but yeah,
look
you need to ask Portia that.
Like that.
Her boobs?
Yeah, they just.
They knew, and perk.
It look like too hard. It looks painful.
They knew. They've heard the swelling hasn't gone down all the way, but
just like brand new. She's like, I'm gonna be on the show, Dr. Miami, right away.
Oh no.
Well, gotta be prepared. But they need to learn from the show though. Like you gotta let that ish settle your fillers, your body. Like you need to let it give it time. Y'all be coming up. You remember Sheree's face?
Yeah, like
ooh, I remember
because Sheree looks good now, but when she first did it was like, girl, while filming.
I'm like, you couldn't pause the confessional scheduling?
I would have been putting on a mask and all types of stuff. Like, I have a now do it. You ain't gonna see me out here like this.
Hilarious.
And they want to be mad. Angela is trying to dodge folks in the Saks Fifth Avenue or whatever store she was in, child. Right. While she was trying to let her stuff settle, because what was the kids calling her? You know, kids.
Yeah.
You know, kids are cruel. She called him a Smurf. Call her Smurf.
I thought they called her like a Dragon Ball Z character or something. That's what I thought she said, or something like that.
They call her multiple things. So
yeah, especially the Smurf. I remember. I don't know what all the names were.
Yeah. So, what's her name? Kelly, Loudmouth Kelly, had put Drew Shamia to the side, talk about what Kelly had told her, what Portia, about her, what she said about their friendship, how she felt about their friendship, her friendship with Portia. So, and now that got Shamia brain all in the frenzy. Ever since Kelly told her that, she was like stuck on pause. It's like she couldn't believe it. Like she couldn't believe it. I'm like, what you thought was gonna happen?
Girl, believe it. Like I don't even know what we're doing here. Blink, 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 blink.
So they did take a group photo. You see that little 1 pack of sheets right there in front of. They managed to get that 1 pack.
Hand me the sheets. No,
it's nice though, but
it's a beautiful.
They look nice, but that little sheet.
We needed more than one pack of sheets. You're right.
Like, right, yeah. And then
everybody should have had a pack.
Right.
It's respectful to their color, what they got on.
Why didn't they have some problem? Like, why didn't she do it in like a bedroom so we can actually really see the sheets? Like, I just see a pack of sheets in the middle of the floor.
Yeah, she didn't want you to do all of that. Okay?
Selling lingerie or satin sheets? What are you selling?
That's a good point. As we selling lingerie or some sheets. That's a good.
I see lingerie. I see fake plants. I can't even. I gotta squint to see the sheets.
Yeah, I didn't like that. I think she coming back with another edit product to the line, which is she's talking about in the meeting she had episodes ago about adding comforters.
Mm-hmm.
Why you didn't add the comforters? Like, what's going
on with
that? What's that process?
You don't need to add nothing because you got the sheets.
All you got is sheets set.
Sell the sheets first. We don't even know what the brand is of the sheets. I'll just get my satin sheets where I've been getting them from Amazon.
I think I saw a joke about her, like Portia would have selling some sheets because she knows she'd be lamp.
Right. Well, she should have some good ones, but I don't know. the people had said they was microfiber.
Oh, I hate microfiber.
Call her Horsha in those sheets. Of course, she would be selling sheets.
Right. Because she stay in between them and other people's bed, allegedly.
To the lingerie instead because the sheets ain't working.
It's on the Amazon.
I would rather her to have a lingerie. I can see her having a lingerie line.
But did she have that one time when she first moved to her house and Cynthia was like showing her how the model should be posing, and then it was like we got to hurry up because it's sunlight. We about to lose daylight.
Was it lingerie or was it athletic? No.
It was.
Child, I was being funny. These sheets are really microfiber, child.
Oh, I thought you.
I could get any brand of microfiber.
By Portia, I don't care for micro. Double brush microfiber 4-piece white queen on the Amazon for $69.
$69 for a queen
for microfiber.
Do it come with a comforter?
How much you sell for the king?
It's a 4-piece.
For a 4?
It's the same price.
Wait, the king
price for the king. The king and the queen is both $69.
She need to hire a new team or something. Because how is the king and the queen the same price?
Not microfiber and microfiber. Who the hell want that?
Right.
I mistakenly bought them the other day, and I was so pissed. I said, "I don't know not."
Twin is 40. That's the college students. That's what that's for. That's college.
I don't want to lay on no jogging suit.
Right.
45 for the
like a windbreaker.
58 for the full. The full and the queen should be the same price. That's where she messed up.
Right.
Not the full and queen the same price.
Like a king and a queen. I don't know. I'm not putting that on my king size bed.
If anyone in the chat or live viewing of this live, have y'all tried Pamper by Portia? If you have, let us know down in the comments. We would like.
No, but I've tried microfiber, and I've tried microfiber, and like I said, I just bought some the other day by mistake. It's a no for me, dog.
Oh, nobody tried these sheets. We didn't know the name of the sheets till this episode. She don't advertise them. I mean, I wouldn't advertise those either.
She's been advertising stuff like on IG, and then I think she have like little she has a little thing on Amazon.
4.3 stars.
Wow.
97 of them.
That sounds a little high.
It is high. It's probably her friends went on there.
Yeah, gotta be her
fans. Her fans.
I'm on her IG right now.
It could be really good. I don't know. I mean the Underground Railroad.
Because where the train got to come out at, it's got to be.
I'm on her IG right now, and there's no advertisement for this. Oh, I scroll down a little bit. I see the picture. Okay, this should be
just from this episode,
right? Like it just happened on this episode. Why wouldn't you pin it to the top? Because now you're advertising it on the show. So now
not you asking her to do some work. Just the most basic of things, for sure. I mean,
she advertising the show and advertising Pampered by Portia, but that's the only way she's gonna advertise it. She can't put none of these pictures on the website unless these ladies sign off.
The first picture I see is of her. It looks like she has some lingerie, but she outside. Like, girl, pin the picture of the sheets.
Child.
Girl, we can barely see them sheets, child.
Seeing behind sheets.
We've seen her body enough. Like, I want to see the sheets, the hair at least. Since you done fired Drew, she got to step it up and not just start advertising that hair.
That's all right.
Yeah, so continuing back to the episode, y'all.
My bad.
Off of Portia sheets, we getting off the sheets. They do get to a meditation part of it, led by Lauren. We know this is Lauren Wheelhouse. If y'all ever watch Portia Family Doesn't Matter show, we saw Lauren kept talking about meditation, trying to get the family to do meditation every morning. So this is Lauren Woodhouse. The whole meditation, they had mattresses on the floor for the ladies to lay down on as they lay back and meditate, and then clear their minds or something, kumbaya, and I don't know. But at one point you see
did y'all see Londi, the one that passed away?
Yeah, we saw Lundy. She was there helping as well.
Oh, I didn't even
R.I.P. Lundy.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Lundy. Yeah, she was there helping. And also, as they was meditating, Shamia was sitting up like we are right now, while everybody else was laying down. She was not feeling this due to, after hearing what Kelly said, what happened with Angela relaying the message to Portia about what she said, what she shared with with Angela and Drew that day about her and Portia relationship. So she don't feel good about it. Kelly run down with her ass cheeks and all out, and to talk to her, trying to, talk to her to participate or ask her what's wrong. Shamia just, at that point, Shamia just shut down from the activity.
Because why are you sitting up pouting?
Yeah, that's what I said. She shut down for participating in the activity.
She should have took her 12-year-old ass home. You should have, or should not even came. Because what is this? What is even this? Why is we sitting up like a kid?
Kelly relayed some information that she know is true. She know it's true, and she worried about Portia.
Tip on out of there once they start laying down.
Her.
Yeah, like go home.
Once they start laying down, tip your ass on out of there. Get it? Come on.
Oh no,
sitting there pouting.
She wanted to confront. She wanted to get her grievances out.
Hey,
and Portia talking about. Shh. I said
right.
Yeah. Their complaints don't make sense. The things they're complaining about each other, they both do. You're talking to somebody about me. Both of y'all do
behind
that.
my back.
Yeah. I mean, Portia is a trash friend, but like y'all, the stuff y'all talking about.
I think from Shamia's standpoint, she think Portia. If Portia heard this from Angela, why she didn't come to me right away? Because she said, because that's how she moved in her friendship. Because we did see Shamia do that when Kelly. When she sat down with Kelly and Britt that time, and that's when Kelly was like, why she's taking people's husbands. The next time she saw Portia, she relayed that message at the strip club about what this new girl saying. So,
oh my God, I know I'm going back.
Then she made.
But I told Shamia, you cannot be because you that type of friend don't mean that Portia is that type of friend.
Right.
You can't expect her to be that.
But Shamia need to shut her damn mouth. You the one that said. Ain't she supposed to be the matchmaker? Ain't that what it was calling her at one point, the matchmaker? So, Shamia, don't nobody really care about you and Portia's grievances. Like, whatever y'all issue is, don't nobody really care. I don't care.
I just be so aggravated going back.
You relate the information to her wrong.
Yeah.
You made her. You said well, next time you see her, just talk to her about it. Oh, at the party, at my party. Oh, okay, all right, okay. So now you want to cause conflict at my party? Okay. I mean, at your own party. Okay, Shamia. All right.
I guess Shamia didn't care anyway, as long as they filming it. So yeah, they both. Yeah, it was just weird. They both moved different, but my thing is Shamia is trying to blame it on Angela and Kelly now, or everybody in the group about their friendship. I get nobody don't know how deep y'all friendship run, but they can. But you open that up by sharing stuff with Angela and Drew that day.
We can see it on the show. We can see it on the show.
But just like when Angela was like, I didn't even know about the wedding. And she was like, everybody knew. Like, girl, yeah. And everybody knew that y'all been having issues. That's why I didn't like when Cynthia was like, I hate when a group divides friendships. Y'all friendship was already on
Shut up, and Cynthia.
Right, their friendship was rocky anyway. So it's just like how they be saying like reality. There's like a reality show curse with like divorces and stuff. Same thing with friendship. Y'all friendship was already shaky as hell anyway. So of course now that the camera and the spotlight is on it, it's about to end. But I don't like that Shamia. Oh, anything I said to them, I said to you. Yeah, the fuck right. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm like, you didn't say nothing to her when she came to your party when she was shaking it fast and dipping in love when he was getting your Rolls Royce. You didn't say nothing to her when she kept saying that was Drew singing when it was you singing. You didn't say nothing to her about the wedding when it happened. Now we're supposed to believe that you're telling her stuff to her face in private. You don't check her.
No, she's not. Mm-mm.
You don't check her in public, private. You don't check her at all. Even when they was listening, when they was at her house, and she was like, "I'm sorry for being late," and she's like, "It's okay. It's not okay. You're mad about it. Tell her."
Okay.
She just, to me, like she said, she's a people pleaser. It's given like she doesn't really want to fight, so she just bottle things up. But the thing with bottling things up, it will come to the surface.
Yep, for sure.
So you up there sharing with Angela and Drew about your grievances about this.
I don't know why she would say something to somebody
friendship.
Else.
Right. Especially
you
Angela.
Should be telling that to Portia when it happens.
Y'all just met, and Angela's clearly has her producer hat on, so she's gonna produce the scene. But at least she's producing it with facts. Like, you really are mad about this, though. Like,
right.
Say it to her. Why? She act like she's scared of her. Like, is she going? I mean, I know Portia like to fight. Like, you think she want to put hands on you? Like, what are you afraid of?
Probably so.
That's because no, Portia know where the bodies are buried. That's.
Both of them know where the bodies are buried. That's the case.
Right, because I'm like, Shamia got dirt on her too. I'm sure.
Yeah, but a lot of Portia's dirt already all over the TV. Like, what's worse than that? We don't got Shamia's dirt, okay? We don't got it.
We was getting a little bit of it from Phaedra when Portia was letting her tell it. That one reunion.
Oh,
let me see.
Well,
let's see if I can share my screen. I'm trying to see what's on the Twitter. Chat. Y'all remember that?
Yeah, it's a shame we even got to bring it back up, but Phaedra's about to spill it. I wonder if she's gonna spill it when she come back this time.
She act like she's coming back for levity, like comedy. So I don't know if she's gonna.
Here go Angela and Portia.
Not coming back for the storyline, that's for sure.
No, never that. Never that.
I'm trying to find this clip.
I said what I said. What you said was some.
I don't like that Portia keep calling Angela Big Bird. And it's like y'all look like y'all about the same.
Portia ain't no little girl, and I don't think she's short either.
Like, what are you talking about?
I think because she wears the yellow, because I think Angela was saying that's why she wore yellow to the Bailey queue, even though they were supposed to be wearing Juneteenth colors anyway. But
look at Drew.
Okay, Drew.
Drew is pretty.
She is. I just wish
annoying. Yeah, and she just let them do her any kind of way. Like, girl, you don't really like stand up.
Not stand up. Is she sitting down?
Yeah.
Good applesauce.
Because if I hear that somebody was going around saying I was trying to sleep with somebody's baby dad, I ain't gonna be my life coach talking about, don't even say nothing. Please, I already cussed her out by now.
Erica De Niro called them running and tricks.
Yes.
Now that's fitting.
Mm-hmm.
That's fitting.
Portia really is. Lord, Portia.
That's a good picture, I guess. Yeah. I'm trying to find this.
Good. I just.
Yeah, I just have to come on Twitter a little bit, see what's what.
Candy,
did y'all watch Basketball Wives?
Ain't got nothing else to say about your girl. She said, "Leave me alone."
Who, Portia? No,
yeah.
no, I have nothing to say about that lady. I'm good on her.
So
I
Drew
watched
is
that all
popular this
live.
week.
I reviewed
So
it yesterday.
you
I'm
reviewed it?
gonna go
Okay.
come watch your recap because I
Yeah, I got to
I
I'm
watch
gonna
both
mean,
of
check it out.
y'all's.
nothing drastically changed from like 10 seasons ago, but
I just
Yeah,
want to
but
hear
Drew
the
was
whole tie
popular in
thing
this.
with
Yeah.
it ain't it ain't all that. But Drew was mentioned. It wasn't a bad episode. I really am just watching it because I want to see Jackie and her daughter get into that tussle.
Dang.
Big facts. Me too. Waiting on it.
I want to see. Yeah, I'm like, because
Yeah.
Y'all is nasty.
I I was watching it. I've been watching Basketball Wives. It's been good, you know.
yeah, I'm gonna say it wasn't. I feel like it's on the same
Eveline.
level as Housewives of Atlanta. Like, it's not that interesting. It's
oh
not boring.
god.
It's just too much.
I might just randomly jump back into this season. I think I missed was it one season or two? I don't even know, child. How
I
many
missed
seasons?
a lot.
How many seasons Evelyn been back? This is her second or her third.
I told you I didn't even
Since
watch the season OG
what?
was on
Since the
there.
OG? Right. I was like, that's my last
I
season
didn't even
too.
watch that
Yeah, I
shit.
hadn't watched since OG
No,
left.
I watched all the way up to I watched all past the OG stuff when they did all the new girls. I stopped watching when they were Evelyn back this last time. So that's when I don't know if this is her second season back or her third.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I haven't watched in years, and I was able to review it with no issues. Like I feel like I
Because
didn't
I
miss
was
anything.
watching when what's her name supposed to be going to jail.
Oh yeah, her.
British.
British. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And
British
when
doing
I
time,
think that's
honey.
when what's her name left too. That was on that other show. Brandy friend.
we wasn't
Brandy.
watching it.
Malaysia?
Yes, she left.
Oh, I was like, we wasn't watching no more.
No, I wasn't.
But I mean, it's not bad. It's just the Evelyn and the Jen thing. Like they kind of use name drama right now. But I'm like, I need to see Jackie.
Yeah, I saw that clip. And now Jen want to talk about, she think Evelyn got a problem with black women. You think?
Right, girl, you late to the party.
Girl, where you been? And you dark.
Okay, she been knew this. She didn't care till it was her turn.
Look at Mo's face like. I'm just saying. Because Jen act like she don't know what color she is sometimes.
Right.
She don't.
You and
She don't.
you
She
and
don't.
OG was in the same color family. You, me, OG was all cousins.
Yeah,
No,
but
we
they
was
just on
cousins.
Jen for mentioning Evelyn's daughter. But when you watch it, or even when I talked about it on the review, I'm like, she didn't talk about your daughter. She said she mentioned the daughter, but you mentioned her husband, so it's fair game to me.
Maybe listen. Jen, if you're gonna keep marrying these scammers and these ain't ish, baby, just let it go. We're gonna talk about them. It's okay. Just don't worry about it.
But Evelyn said she's not married, so there's no certificate.
Well, whatever she is. I'd rather her not be married. Perfect.
Yeah,
Yandy number
I hope
two.
she pulled a Yandy Smith.
Exactly, Yandy number two. You better not be.
I hope. But then it's like, girl, you just want to have a party. Like, why even do it?
I just wish we would be honest about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, even with Yandy, like, I wasn't mad, restitution and all of that. Yes, please. Let me keep it all. All right? Just stand on it. But you've been so busy wanting to be a wife so you could look your nose down at everybody else. And it's like, it ain't that serious.
That's the thing. Because it's like Yandy wants the respect of it being legitimate, but we know it's not. Like, we're not going to give it the same respect because it's not real. Like, as you playing make-believe.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, he ain't respecting it. So, I mean, what you want us to do?
Right, exactly. He's talking about he's not wearing his ring. Like, does he?
We don't know what type of arrangement they have, though.
They're not really married. Yandy not going to get that respect. So it's like, girl, like you said, she was looking at everybody else. I'm the wife. No, you're not, actually.
Right. That part.
Yeah.
That part. What you looking for, Ma? You still looking for the tweet?
I was looking for this clip, but I don't feel like fishing through this thing going. But yeah, so Shamia's upset at the girls.
Girl, we done did it already before. She need to be a wife for again after that man
Roy,
threw that
Angela,
drink in your
just
face.
everybody. I'm like, you should be as upset with yourself, in my opinion, and Portia, and the way how she treats you in this friendship.
Shamia was
and
being a
mad at
victim.
yourself because you didn't speak up for yourself at the moment it happened. Because, like she said, she's been married for like 10 years now.
Mm-hmm.
How many years? I don't know. 8, 10
somewhere around there.
years now. So, say what?
Shamia
What
so
Shayna?
Shamia?
I can't hear you.
Yeah.
10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Can y'all hear me? Right?
Yeah. She said 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, her and Portia was going back and forth about it, and then basically Portia called herself an asshole at the end, which she really is. So I don't know.
You are, girl. You are. And Shamia, you are not a victim.
It was just Portia just trying to act like a victim again, though. Like, oh,
Exactly.
I'm just a bad friend.
I
Oh,
can't hear nobody.
girl, shut
Y'all
up.
are both willing participants, and we don't care.
Shut it up, Portia. Yeah, you are a bad friend. Like, stop it. Yes, you're terrible.
If somebody going to dodge some accountability, it is Portia. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't do nothing. Everything was done to her.
Kind of standing up for herself a little bit. At least I give her that. What that mean, Kara?
Oh, nothing. Nothing at all. I'm sick of these women, child. Sick of them. And I was ready to see Portia and Shamia's friendship fall. I'm just glad. I hate to say I'm glad that it's over, but I think because I so badly want to like Shamia and root for her, that I just want her away from Portia. But low key, she may be a little carbon copy. So I don't.
Yeah, they one and the same. Honestly, now I'm more interested in talking about Basketball Wives.
Uh-oh.
I know this is episode. I'm not. That's how, because it's like it's been a little, like it hasn't been. It hasn't been bad, but it's getting a little stale. I mean, Angela can only do so much.
Candy asked, and we was like,
Yeah, and I left it right there.
Angela was trying to carry it, but I mean,
we was like, basketball who? Okay.
I was like, somebody said they ain't watched it in years and seasons, and I'm like, oh God.
Mo and Shane.
That on that.
I know. Then I reviewed it. Even after I reviewed, I was like, I'm surprised
right
here, but
yeah, I was getting a FOMO because I wanted to see Ty on there.
Oh,
I like me some Ty.
I like Ty, but I don't know about her and Ming.
Well, I want to be nosy. Peek my head and see what's going on.
He did something to her face. Like, you look different. And I don't know what she did. I don't like it.
I mean,
yeah.
I looked her up and she looked nothing like she
I don't know what she did, but she took it too far.
Yeah,
because I thought I was like, is it the same Ming that was on Real Housewives of Atlanta? Yeah, girl. That the one.
That was dating Rick Ross. That's not the Ming I remember.
Yeah, and she looks different from that. She looks a whole lot different. I'm like, girl, why? Y'all stop laying on these people's table.
Yeah, like y'all be looking at stuff in these pictures, but then when the camera shows you and there's no filter on there.
Because she's giving Ming a Ming. She looking Chinese, child.
Hey, host. Who? From an alternate location.
Hey there.
She's just shaking her head. I'm like, can you hear me?
I'm working on 2 devices. So. Yeah. I'm glad y'all like Basketball Wives.
She said Jen just want to be a wife. I don't know why. Who?
Is Edwin?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that me?
We got 2 things going on.
Yeah, but she was. I was surprised. Oh, okay. I don't hear it anymore.
It was me.
Yeah, it was Mo.
It was me. Sorry. I'm like, I can't hear y'all, but I can hear y'all on my phone. So I was like, okay, it's me.
We can hear you.
I know. I gathered that. But I couldn't hear y'all, so I was like,
over here throwing up signs.
Well, that was pretty much the end of RHOA episode 10. But I'm glad y'all enjoy Basketball Wives because I don't.
We're
I
gonna
mean,
go
it's
over there and
okay.
watch
You give it a
Shayna's
little
Y'all
recap.
just waiting to be messy between daughter and mother. That is terrible.
because
That
it's
Y'all
is.
ready?
like daughter like gave her a little shut. My daughter put her hand on me. I'm knocking your head between the washer, the dryer, the couch cushions. Like I'm like,
But they ain't never like that girl ain't never like her mama. From what
but
we
she
from
was.
what
That's the thing. Jackie acting like she was a golden child. Like you did your
mm,
dark skinned daughter dirty,
He
and then the
did,
light
and the
skinned one
son,
was
and the
crazy.
son.
Oh yeah, she liked them too. And they sitting up there talking about her.
Jackie is cuckoo. Woo.
And it was
But
kind of crazy because next week she's talking. The daughter got married. She's talking about Jackie don't even know him. You got a whole baby with him.
Right.
Jackie
Like,
say she needs pictures.
Jackie
Wanna
just
take
worried about
pictures.
Doug, and now they getting a divorce, child. What are we gonna do? What's we
They
gonna
are.
do?
hard because she's still been wearing her ring. Like outside of
Okay.
Oh
Yeah, it's
That's
definitely
what the
wow.
something
streets
different
were
on with
saying.
their relationship. To be honest, I'm gonna hold you.
they,
Hold it, man. She probably poor thing, poor dude.
but all Jackie's kids have negative commentary about her. So I'm like, girl, you must not have been doing a great job.
And Jen doing what she
Worried
wants.
about being a wife than a mother. That's what it seems like. She don't read that.
Yeah.
I'll be quiet.
It was just the only thing that I went that's because I feel like I was feeling a lot of filler scenes with Brandy, and I'm like, you've been talking about that husband dogging you out for years. Like we don't need no more of that. Let's just get to the fight.
And you know, it would never go a season without somebody talking about Evelyn's daughter. My daughter, you don't have kids, so you won't know how it feel. My daughter.
Sonny, come in and tell that lady thank you for your services again. Just
Ooh,
That one, you don't know how it feels to have kids. Like, what that got to do with your daughter, baby daddy being a felon, girl? Nothing. Like, okay, and so
y'all bad. Y'all bad.
I don't know how it is to have a child, but I know how it feels to be with a felon like your daughter. I would have had my foot on so hard on Evelyn's neck. But you know, Jake,
Mama still living in that projectic ass house. Girl, get out my face.
Ooh.
Jen gonna have to step her coochie game up because
yeah.
ain't no
Not the
way I would
coochie
let that girl
game.
talk to me like this.
You wouldn't be able to walk LA. Like, girl, she wouldn't have been able to even say that by the time I got done dragging her.
Oh,
Who are
shame.
you? Who are you to tell me that? Girl, please.
And then everybody was like, oh, she
Hell, I'm from LA. I'm from LA. You from New York. How you gonna tell me?
right.
Girl, shut up.
I know y'all
so much on New York. Although I don't wanna.
claim Evelyn.
No.
And then it was like, girl, you was a Miami girl for a minute. And
Yeah, she
now here
was
you are,
heavy.
just sitting here for
at me.
is telling me I can't walk no
at me.
But Evelyn, she always moves wherever her fiance moves to. That's why she was in Miami because she was engaged to that guy. I guess
Yeah.
that dude
I mean, yeah, she got to go where the
for a
money
long
at.
time.
Got to go where the money at. But didn't do a good job teaching her daughter. Like all of this.
Evelyn have a good way of finding the money. She just don't know how to keep it.
Yeah, she don't know how to keep it. But
And
and
she
she
always
didn't
be a forever fiance. She only got married one time.
right, and that was only for 10 seconds.
At me.
Oh, she didn't marry somebody else before Ocho? I thought she was married to somebody else.
She was engaged to the
she was
dude that
engaged.
basketball dude forever. Antoine, whatever his name.
But she was engaged to Carl too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They just had a baby together. That's the only thing that.
And then she got engaged to that dude that she was on a TV show with. Which,
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
but you would know that was fake.
yeah, that
Damn.
was like, girl, bye.
Yeah, I don't even, girl. You just trying to get back
Look,
on.
we supposed to be talking about housewives. We end up talking about basketball wives.
There's that.
Oopsies.
If y'all ever want to come together to talk about it, y'all just let me
We
know.
get together. Because I
Candy
mean, we
about to
talk
knock
about
all this
friends.
fish over because Candy asked.
I know. Candy did ask, and then I reviewed. I should have said something like, "I reviewed it, y'all. I ended up watching it."
Because y'all, we just dragging on.
Drag.
Basketball has been bad for a while, but it kind of is on par because it's on brand. Because it's like Portia and Shania falling out, Jen and Evelyn fell out, so the girls is falling out.
It's about damn time.
Okay.
Thank you.
I don't know the words. I just know what it sounds like.
I know. Okay, so we is about to get ready and get out of here because we done went way off the subject of Real Housewives of Atlanta. So yeah, um, we about to go
on those
around.
different networks. Never mind.
Right. So we about to go around see what the ladies have going on their respective channel. Scary Sweeps. Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna be here to do
Lady.
something. We got to catch up on the Never Ever Mets. Found is coming too.
Yes.
And then and I'm gonna do something with Raising Canaan, but y'all just be patient with me. I love y'all. I really do. I just been
Girl, the
outside.
finale is Friday.
I know that. I've been outside.
Hey,
Y'all
I
keep
love
y'all
you. You outside, you outside. Okay.
Yeah, keep your notifications on. Okay. And I might have something else for y'all. I'm working on.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, a surprise.
Surprise,
Can't wait to see you.
surprise, surprise.
Oh no. Candy Love. Y'all ignore
Just
me.
keep your notification bells on.
That part.
Raising Canaan on Sunday. Oh God. Oh,
I know.
Found
Look, I know.
on Sunday.
Look.
After we read them down for fifth on Sunday.
Okay, we're gonna do it again.
Oh, they got a good 15 minutes out of us. Plus. But yeah, just keep your notification bells on. You know. I'm trying to be out here in these streets a little bit. Well, these YouTube streets.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. We thought she was outside too, like here.
Baby, I'm outside, inside, I'm all over the place. Just pray for me.
Okay, outside and inside. I'm sorry.
Just pray.
Shayna.
Over on my main channel, Shayna_MCD, I did a pre-recorded for the Never Ever Mets, Real Housewives yesterday, and Basketball Wives. And I think I'm going to do a pre-recorded over there for Hot Topics. I was going to do a live, but I think I'm going to just do a pre-recorded because there's so much going on right now.
It's a lot going on.
Go watch and subscribe.
You'll be on live
Shayna_MCD.
forever. Trying to get out there all that.
Please.
Yeah. Subscribe to the main channel and keep your communities happy.
She's quitting and she's still putting out content. Meanwhile, I'm outside. So go subscribe.
All right. Subscribe to everybody. Everybody you see here.
Yes, please.
Yes,
Thumbs up.
So what I got? I did a solo for this episode 10 of RHOA, and I did the Never Ever Mets, and I just did before I got on here, I just did Raising Canaan final predictions with VKJ TV, and also I'm gonna do a first reaction to Raising Canaan early Friday morning after the episode airs. We usually go live after give our first thoughts about the episode. So it's the season finale of Raising Canaan, so it should go out with a bang. Somebody going out with a bang. We shall see.
Watch BMF.
Yeah, I watched BMF. This is the last season BMF. That come on what, June 6th or something?
Yeah.
June something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's June 6th.
Yeah, so yeah, definitely checking that out. What else?
Beyond the Gates.
Beyond the Gates. I do a weekly on Beyond the Gates, and also Found. Yeah. Yeah, so just make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell for your girl. And yeah, we about to get out of here.
Cracking voice, not the cracking voice. I can't.
My condolences.
Thank you all for coming through. Thank you all for coming through, showing love to us as we talk about these terrible housewives, episode 10. And we will see y'all next week for the next one. Bye, y'all.